welcome to Micro Squad, and today we got the Strength for Rock Climbers with Alina here. We're gonna work on our core. So core is super important in everything that you do, especially in rock climbing. I could say especially for sitting, for walking, but working the core, especially as the arms are overhead. So we're gonna work a lot in that kind of zone. We have a 10-pound weight with us. It's off screen right now, but it is here. It's a 10-pound baller ring. So we're gonna use this today. You can use a similar weight. You can go a little bit heavier. If 10 pounds is too much, always go lighter or even just your arms. But we're gonna go to the wall. So up against the wall, if you can place those heels all the way up against it. If not, you can scooch them out just a bit. And I want you to roll your shoulders back against that wall. Good. When that happens, the chest puffs and the rib cage puffs forward. So you're gonna do the opposite and knit the rib cage together, good. And then let it go, relax. So think of it like crunches in a sense. So you're gonna do these in reps. Well, we're not counting the reps, you're doing it for time. But you're going to contract the rib cage down and then let it release. Contract it down and let it release. So you have this lovely breastbone here. It looks like the shape of a sword. It's been a lot of sword talk lately. Wait, Cookie has
thought of it in a dirty way.
Yeah, I figured you would. So the breastbone is shaped like a sword. So you want to take the point of that sword and point it down towards the belly button even more. You have the front of the rib cage here, which likes to flare open a lot. So rather than sitting neutral this way, it likes to puff out. So what we're doing is we're trying to knit it together. So you're pulling it down and towards each other. Yeah, and Alina here is doing it with her breathing. So on the inhale, it puffs up. On the exhale, you contract it down. So we're gonna add into this, we're gonna make it a little bit more challenging. We're gonna bring the arms overhead. We're gonna do thumbs to the wall. I don't like my nails scraping on the wall, so I tuck my thumbs and press my fingers up against it. But here, lock your shoulders down. Good, locking them down. Now notice how the rib cage really flared open a lot more. So we're gonna work a little bit harder and knit that rib cage in a little deeper. So here we're just working on the upper part of the core. We're not really worried about the lower core at this moment. A lot of the time when you're climbing, I know there's this little lean back and you puff your chest forward. The upper core gets really disengaged from there and you start to feel a lot of pinching in your mid back. So we want to really strengthen here. Yeah. How's that feel?
Hard.
Yeah. Your whole face went like you hit a lemon. So again, she's still thinking of that breastbone pointing down towards the belly button rather than off at that angle. Okay, we're almost done with it. We're gonna bring it down to the floor. You don't need any props. In 3, 2, 1. So laying down on the floor. Now let's scoot this way so you're a little bit more in this frame.
I was just following the weight.
I know. Bring it back this way. So we're gonna start with those feet planted and we're gonna extend the arms overhead like you did before. Once again, pull the shoulder blades down. Yeah, so she's already doing it. She's knitting the rib cage together. Now we're gonna incorporate that lower core. So you're pulling it in, knit that rib cage together. Now you're gonna hold it here. Exhale, pull that belly in, knit the rib cage, and you're gonna march to the knees. So one knee's gonna come up above the hip. Good, and then tap it down, other side. Alternating those legs. Now if you incorporate the breathing, you wanna exhale as you lift a knee. Yeah, now you feel that core contraction. I felt it. Inhale as you drop it. Now the whole time, I want you to really knit that rib cage down, soften that breastbone towards that belly button. Oh, there you go. I know it's really difficult with the arms overhead because the lats tend to be really tight and it's gonna pull the chest forward. So we're really fighting against it. But we are gonna do some stuff that helps passively stretch it. Or actively, passively stretch it. It's kind of both. How we doing here? I know it's really difficult. So each time you inhale, I want you to keep that rib cage down. So you're going to think of pressing the belly out from the sides versus lifting up with the rib cage. Now I've just made it like so much harder.
My face was weird.
Yes, your face is weird. So we're trying to think of the ribs pushing outwards when you inhale versus pushing up to inhale. So we're retraining that Wim Hof breathing.
This is not how I Wim Hof breathe.
I know, but you think of, you're just going to keep going here while I explain the breathing. So think of the tip of your breastbone as one part of a diamond. Now you got the bottoms of the ribs as the other part of the diamond, and then the pubic bone as the lower part of the diamond. You got that? So diamond here. So when you inhale, I want the diamond to go out to the sides, and as you exhale, it comes in tighter. How's that visual for you? Much better. Good. Okay. We're going to bring those hands behind the head. You're going to cradle your head in your hands in 3, 2, 1. So feet go down, cradle the head in the hands. So I really want you to lift your head up a bit and then let it rest into the neck. So rest it into the neck, keep the elbows wide. And you're going to lower it down. And then you're going to exhale, crunch up just the torso. And then inhale on the way down. You can let the chest pop a bit here because then you're going to exhale and crunch it in. So back into those contractions. You good? So we don't want to pull with the back of the neck. What you're doing is letting your head kind of hang in a hammock. I know all you guys like your hammocks.
I forgot to put deodorant on.
Oh, that's what that smell is?
Yeah, I was like...
No, I really don't smell anything. I was giving you a hard time. There's deodorant in the bathroom if you need to go afterwards. So exhale, open, and then, exhale, crunch, inhale as you open. Pulling that belly button deeper down towards the spine, really focusing on that upper contraction of the core. Good. How's this feeling? You look a little spaced out there.
Really focused.
Okay, she's just really focused. We're going to crunch it all up. You're going to hold it in a tight little ball. Elbows will come in, knees and elbows touch in 3, 2, 1. So you're going to crunch up and then bring those knees up. No, bring both knees up. Crunch it in. I want both elbows to touch the knees. You're crunching into a little ball. Are you okay there? So we're holding it in. You're going to try to hold it in and you're going to extend one leg out. Yep. Breathe. And pull it back in. Opposite side. So for her knees and elbows don't touch. I don't know why. I mean, don't force it if it hurts.
Too much work.
It's okay. You'll get there. So what happens for me, at least I've been working a lot with rounding my spine. So I think that's why I can actually crunch it in. But that's the ideas we're working with, is we're trying to lift the chest up a little bit more, peeling the shoulder blades off without straining the neck. Keep alternating the legs. I'm sorry. I'm like holding your knees. So we're trying to crunch up to those knees, rounding and dropping the rib cage down. Now we want to think of that knife of that breast point to point down towards the floor. Yeah, there you go. Get your chin off your chest so you're not straining your neck.
My neck feels fine.
Oh, okay, because I just see this like, almost done with this. We're going to meet me in a plank position in 3, 2, 1. Good. Roll over into a plank position. I don't know what's up with the internet today. Okay, so plank position. Hands are underneath those shoulders. Toes are out into that plank.
Oh, right.
I was like, that's a plank.
I really want a tabletop.
I mean, if you want to, fine. Okay, wrap the shoulders down away from those ears. Engage through those triceps. You're going to pick your hips up and go back into a downward facing dog. Let's do a couple down dogs to planks. Just warm it up here. How's it feel?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to keep those heels high for me, stretching through the calves and the hamstrings, but you're feeling a little bit of a stretch through the triceps, lats. Working through, oh look, shoulder mobility. You good there? Now, I want you to use your core. As you lift up, you're pulling the belly button in to pull the hips back, using the core to control you back into that plank. Now, this next one, we're going to reach the right leg up towards the sky. So you're in down dog, reach the right leg up, Now you're going to pull the knee forward as you come into your plank position. Pull that belly button in. Good. Can you get it up towards your chest? There you go. Now kick it back. Yeah?
Yeah.
So you're staying on that right side. We're going to stay on the right side. So keep going through that right side. Pulling that belly button in. Try to get that knee, hug it to your chest. What can help here is if you dome your upper back and press that floor away, it'll help round your back. Pull that core in. Yeah, there you go. Feel the difference? Yep. Okay, we're going to switch sides here in 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. How we feeling? Okay. Okay, left leg. You got a left leg to do. There you go. Round that upper back just a bit for me. Pull that belly button in. Pull that knee up towards that chest. Good. There we go. And back. I feel like I'm teaching a toddler to swim. Got my hand on your belly. Don't worry, you're going to come up to standing. You got 2 more moves left, guys. It's not that hard. Says the person holding the other person's belly and just sitting. We're going to grab the weight now. So the weight's going to be used in the last 2 moves. We're going to come into some overhead crunches in 3, 2, 1. Good, so standing crunches. So you're going to grab that weight, just like we did at the beginning. You're going to hold it above your head. Lock your shoulders down.
That was Evanescence.
It was with Lindsay Sterling, and I don't...
What the hell is this modern Evanescence shit I'm listening to?
It's just not playing anymore.
It was modern Evanescence.
I just don't know what's going on with the music. Okay, well, something happened. Arms are going to go up above the head. Shoulders roll down into those sockets. And then guess what? Breastbone. Yes. So, yeah, and then you're going to bend the right knee in and bend that right elbow. You're going to crunch it in. Yes. Knitting that rib cage together. Good. As if you're standing up against that wall still. There you go. Yep. What's happening?
There's a lot of more balance than I was really prepared.
It's okay. I know it's a little tough. So now we're progressing it up. Now we're going from this, we're standing, our rib cage likes to flare. Now we've got to knit it together, pull it in, and incorporate that crunch. So it's kind of like when you're climbing, right? Kind of. Yes, we all climb like this.
Yeah.
But you're feeling a contraction in the obliques. We'll spend another day, another video on obliques. I didn't want to fully overwhelm you. The key points to think about is that rib cage knitting together. There's that tucking of the tailbone or elongation of the spine of that tailbone so that we don't overarch into the back. Okay.
I can't breathe.
Diamond breathing. Breathe out.
It's just not enough air. I need the full diamond.
But it's looking good. Knitting that rib cage together. You gonna teach your kids this?
No, it's too many kids to try and coordinate all that. If it were one-on-one, sure.
It's fair. Okay, we're gonna bring it down to the floor. We get to lay it back down. In 3, 2, 1. I was like, you should just lay down. Just give up now. So we're going to start off with a slower progression. So feet are flat on the ground. Arms are going to go straight up to the ceiling holding your weight. Now knit that rib cage together. Engage through those triceps and you're going to reach the arms overhead. The weight may hit the floor. That's fine if you're using the ring. Yep, only as far as you can. Then squeeze, exhale, pull it back in. Good.
I can't breathe at all.
No, I know. I saw your whole face.
I went back up. I was like, oh shit. I can't breathe out. I can't breathe in. I gotta breathe out.
So inhale on the way down. Knit the rib cage together. And then exhale, pull it over. How's this feel?
Did you feel my tummy rumble?
Yes, I did. Like Pooh Bear. Reach overhead. Good. Now, again, you don't have to go all the way down to the ground. But we want to keep the triceps and lats engaged. So we're getting, again, an active stretch. So you're feeling a stretch here, but you're then now feeling a pull and an engagement through the upper body. But the core, it wants to pop off. So you want to really engage, knit that rib cage together, soften the breastbone down. Good. Now, progression up. If you want to, float the knees or the feet up. So now we're working into the lower core a little bit more. Upper core has to work even harder to stabilize you. Yeah, I feel the shakes. Whew. Inhale as you reach, exhale as you pull it in, pull that belly button in. Now, you and I can do one, and then you can pick which progression you want. You're gonna extend the legs up. This is the third hardest progression. As you extend the arms, you extend the legs down. Exhale, pull it back in. It's a lot harder and it works the lower core. So you can stay in this progression. You can go down to another one. Don't have to lower the legs all the way down. You can pick which one you want to do.
I'll try this one.
Okay. So you're pulling that belly button in. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Notice it's not that far. Keeps it small, keeps it tight. 10 more seconds here, and then you get to rest, okay? Okay. We get to rest in 3, 2, 1. Good. Rest all the way down. You can place that that weight off to the side. You can take a couple stretches, but that is your core sequence for today. Come back to this. Always revisit these videos and keep those things in mind, that the rib cage knits together, the breastbone points down towards the belly button, and then that last piece is the lower core. You're lifting the pubic bone up. Good. And we're done. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching the Micro Squad. Please don't forget to subscribe, check out some of our other videos, and check out our on-demand classes. They are on our website, themicrosquad.com, and we'll see you next time.